Hey everybody, it's Oblan6 and I'm doing a quick little video narration here. This is my third attempt at this. I've done 3 full attempts and none of them fully recorded narration, and I spent 3 hours trying to completely cool down. Now I completely cooled down and I'm not angry. I spent quite a lot of time now at editing this. I mean, editing this is just a huge job nowadays, huge job. I actually kind of like the World War II levels in this more than the Modern Warfare ones. I don't know, it's just maybe me hating Modern Warfare altogether and actually just can't stand it. I want to put a topic in for today's video. I can't think of one. I have one in mind, but I don't really want to bore you. I don't know if it would bore you or not, or I'm just uncomfortable talking about it. I might talk about it, but the thing is, Mr. Tweetums might see this. Okay, I want to explain a situation I have at the moment that it's quite stressing me out. Not so, it's making me happy and stressing me out and making me sad and making me think about the future, which is never good. Basically, okay, there is this girl. She's not. I don't like her. She's, well, nothing wrong with her. Just I don't like her. Oh, this is gotten confusing already. Who sits on next to the bus with me? And she, oh, that was a nice switch up, quick swing. And she asked me one day if I like this other girl, who am I do? And she is a friend, like an actual friend. And well, I missed 2 shots there now. And she said she'd ask her if she liked me, and then if she said yes, then she'd say that I did. Basically, she screwed the whole thing up, kind of, nearly, but she did a good job anyways at screwing it up. But this has gone so off topic so quickly, and yeah, now the girl I like is kind of, she said, well, basically she she said something to me as I was getting on the bus. I didn't hear it and I was too far away to ask her to repeat it. So, and that was on the equivalent of a Friday. I don't have Fridays at school. I've got Thursdays because I have to do other stuff on Fridays. Our school has to do other stuff on Fridays and we have to do other stuff. It's very complicated school and it's awesome. And basically, in layman's terms, I kind of just, how do I explain this? Yeah, we got it all on it. Ooh, audio. So basically, in layman's terms, I have to wait till tomorrow morning to kind of figure out what happened, what's happening, and are we indeed going out. But thankfully, I won't have this uploaded for tonight. So Mr. Tweetums won't know about it, will he? No, he will not. No, he will not. He's a good boy. And yeah, that's it. I'm kind of annoyed at this because I've taken 3 attempts at doing this, and for some reason it keeps saving the audio onto the my external hard drive. I don't think it's a good thing. Also, this is pretty awesome. If you look at how the Russian border is extending due to the war, you kind of see it kind of flattens itself out, which I'm guessing means the Russians are trying to, I don't know, they're trying to use my tactics of civilization, which is conquer a bit, make peace, then completely build what I've just conquered up to a huge level when moving settlers into the city and improving technology and putting buildings there, and then turning it into an industrialized city and turning one city from the background of the battle into a cultural, scientific, money-making city, and then pushing forwards once again into the enemy heartland. And if they even try push back, I will just turn my full intent on them and not on anyone else and completely crush them. Basically, the only bit I find hard in Civilization is the beginning game, because if you screw up the beginning of the game, you're screwed for the rest of the game. Actually, the hardest turn of all is your first turn, because in your first turn, they generally place you on a pretty good plane to start from, but you only start to really pick up the game. It's very boring and monotonous up until about 1500 AD or BC, depending on how good player you are. There's about a 3000 year reign in which it's very monotonous up to. Basically, until you kind of hit the Middle Ages, it's a very boring game, and I don't really like it. I might do a Civilization Let's Play one day. And by one day, I mean probably immediately after this, and by immediately after this, I mean I'm already working on it. Probably not. I do love this game, but I mean the amount of memory it takes up is just phenomenal. Fraps is a great application, I mean just great, but it would be awesome if I had the option of deleting the video you just made straight after you made it, because that would just be epic. I mean properly delete it, not into the recycling bin, properly. Which would be pretty nice. Other things I can talk about, because I don't want to turn this into the general narration. The next Let's Play will have the general narration if I don't get audio problems, which knowing me I probably will, and knowing me is probably happening now to me, so hello future self, if you're hearing this, then everything succeeded. I want to talk about this guy you just saw right there. His name is Sweetwater. I'll try to point him out again. He's not that guy. Also, you're going to see the frame rate kind of drop from here on, I think. It's because I'm using fraps at a lower frame rate to try conserve memory and do other stuff. I know it's a bit annoying and people are like, why are you doing that? But I had to. This is all from a MacBook Pro, which is pretty astounding, just kind of looking at it. I mean, I'm just looking at this right now and I'm kind of astounded this from a MacBook Pro. Except this bit in which it lags. But, you know, that can be expected from kind of most computers. Also, I'm surprised by Windows 7, and I hate Windows, don't get me wrong, I just cannot stand Windows, just so many flaws, so many problems. It's good for about 3 or 4 things I can think of. It's good when you get to the technical stuff, like, but it's horrible at everything else. I mean, Mac basically covers everything else, but Windows can probably cover gaming. I have no problem with it covering gaming because it does a pretty good job. I mean, look, DirectX is just brilliant. Okay, now, this is my 4th time watching the clip. I watched it once while playing it, twice while narrating it, and I still haven't seen whether or not he actually shot the guy, because, well, they didn't make it that clear. Okay, did he fire? Did he fire? Yeah, he did actually. He did actually. He's like, what you doing? I'm trying to remember what gun this is. It's a pretty good gun. I mean, it's pretty well rounded. It feels like the F2000 from Modern Warfare. I don't know why. Actually, it looks more like a submachine gun from Modern Warfare. Looks like what's that one submachine gun that's pretty good? The 3-shot kill. You can't go wrong with a 3-bullet kill in Modern Warfare. The deagles in Modern Warfare are horrible. They should improve their damage through a patch. I mean, that would make more sense. Also, you see kind of a jump cut there. That's because I failed on 2 or 3 attempts at doing this. Because, I don't know, I just kept missing. There is an example of how high you shouldn't place this. You should just kind of, you see the bottom of the I do know this, it's the radical, the bottom of the radical, we got hit by an RPG, we survived. Because I am Leech, and I'm a Let's Player, so Let's Players do not die. I mean, that was actually perfectly timed. Really, do not die with the firing. I like Let's Play. Look how many times I fail here. 1, 2, 3. You should put it tinty, but it will need not too much. And I kind of just gave up and like, YouTube to the face. I'm not even sure if I killed him or not. Also, that's an example of what I shouldn't do. If you jump, don't aim your reticle upwards, just kind of go with it and fire. It's a good tip I always give to anyone. How far are we into this? Yay, we're nearly at the end. I don't know why I'm celebrating. Like, yay, we're nearly done. I want to state something now. I don't have 30 seconds between the ending of this clip and the ending of this video and the beginning of the next one. I'm missing 30 seconds. I probably should film what happens. It's not really that important. Basically, what you do is you camp for 60 seconds and wait for an airstrike to arrive, blow the tank. It's boring, monotonous, and basically there's nothing in there. If there's any bit in the entire Let's Play I'd like to miss, it'll probably be that clip. It's missing for some reason I don't know where it's gone on my hard drive, or probably, I don't know, just missing. I have everything else, though it's not properly named by Fraps, which is a pain in the ass. And I have to go searching for every single little tiny clip nowadays. So I am kind of getting through this. I will do part 3, probably going to narrate that, not tomorrow, day after. I'd like you to pay attention to the wall I'm currently pointing at right now. This one, the one with the window. Not this window, but that one we're pointing at now. It completely blows up in our face in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, no, 3 seconds, but nowish. Yeah, nowish. There we go, blow up on our face. I mean, destructible environments is a brilliant idea. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. And it doesn't, my MacBook Pro can handle it perfectly well. It's a laptop and it can handle it, which is great, and it doesn't even have that good of it has a great graphics card, but it doesn't have a great graphics card. I mean, it has a pretty good graphics card, I'm not gonna lie. And it has a brilliant MacBook Pro, best sound card on the market. That's for a laptop, of course. I mean, if you ever want the best computer ever for gaming, get a Mac Pro, spend $10,000 on it. Get the the Westmere processor inside it, which is the i9. Yeah, I know, there's an i9 now. It's only in the Mac Pro currently, because Mac is awesome. And what you will notice is that it performs extremely well. Just put the best graphics card on the market on it, put the best sound card, put the best everything, and I fail completely here, and then I respawn again to start the next bit. And my dad is home. Great. The ending of the video is coming up. So, hope you guys enjoyed part 2. I'll see you in part 3. It'll be uploaded sometime soon. I'm going to have to render this now. Rendering is boring. And I'll see you guys next time. And I want to give this clip some time then. Just go with it.